If you ever need a friend, he's always by your side. He'll never let you down. He's a friend of Good morning, y'all. I hope y'all got your morning prayer in with me this morning. God's friend, your friend, our friend. And we should be seeking, knocking, asking. Seeking, knocking, asking. Yeah, this is going to be a good summer. This is going to be a good preparation for winter. And the new year will be prosperous. You better claim stuff over your life. Make sure you write it down and make it known and say a prayer about it. So God can show you the way and you can put in the work. Can't get nothing without moving that faith. And never, ever, ever lose love for your Lord. No matter what it looks like, God knows what Him is doing. Believe that. And whatever people say about you and whatever nonsense they have going on in the world about you, trying to make other people think differently of you or second think you or whatever it may be that is not a positive note, you tell yourself, well, if I'm none of these things that they're saying I am, and I'm not saying any of those things that they're saying I am, but I am all demonstrations of those things, but they're saying I'm not, then I must be what I say I am. So you shouldn't worry about it. The only thing that matters is what God thinks of you. And the reason why that matters is because He holds the keys to heaven and to earth and to hell. So He has all say about your life. And He gives us free will to choose. And He's that loving. He doesn't want to make you do anything. He wants you to want to do until you get tired and you give it to the Lord, because you just are human and you have feelings and you have wants and you have family and you have things of your own that you must consider taking care of. You can't put all of your energy and time into one thing. It won't even work out for two people because one person is doing too much and another person is doing too little. So therefore, anything that needs a proper measurement won't grow properly. It's not a give and take nor equal balance of reciprocity. So keep going, people. Keep learning. Keep striving. You came this far with the Lord. He wouldn't turn away from you in the trying times, especially when you had Him in the good before the trying came. And we need to understand that too. We're going to be tested and tried by people who hate us for whatever their reasons are. They never usually share why, and that's where God has you kick in and what He's told me to protect what you love, protect what you build. Look at people, all people, with a discerning spirit of, don't just trust what them say. Evaluate them. You can't trust man. I told you that in the Bible. Now evaluate the people before you invest into the people, and then you will have a better understanding. And you're not foolish. I really, really felt bad for a while. Like, why didn't I understand? Why didn't I see? Or why did I do that? Why did I literally waste time? And why did I take my eyes off my babies? In so many ways, I wasn't attentive to my babies because my mind wasn't clear. So I couldn't have been giving them the 100% that I've always given them if my mind wasn't clear. Like, I was beating myself up, and then the Lord said, stop. It's only a test. It's only a lesson. You didn't lose anything. You had all that you gained, and you gained so much. So much. And all those negatives, I had a positive for it. You gained knowledge. You gained understanding. You gained a feeling. You gained a better knowing. You got closer to me than ever before. You felt love. You were more so happy in the unknown. In fellowship, you were enjoying fellowship. You were enjoying the word. You were learning from the word. You was living out the word. Then you hit the goal that brought you to the church house, pleasing in your sight. And you learned about your gifts and your abilities and how many of them. All of the bad turned into good for my God. For my God. For our God. So the bad sometimes turns out to be the bad. Even your haters, I said it before, your haters can't even make you better because your haters get you thinking about stuff you're not paying attention to. And the best part of it all is you did it out of love. You didn't do it because nobody made you, and you didn't get no check for it. Nobody paid you. You sold money into something that you could believe that could help other people as well, like yourself. It's like, oh man, my positive outweigh all the negative stuff. Negative ain't got nothing on the positive. Oh, let me change my perspective here. You go, girl. You came out and strong and wiser and of knowing and enlightenment, and your kids learn much for your later years, for your better days, for your greater days. And you won't have to be learning this stuff when you're later in your years. You learned it now. That's why I'm sharing with you guys. God is something else. Him be rocking. And this stuff will be here in video. You could see it later, and it may hit home later, or it may hit you later. Like, you know what? I want to try to walk with God too. And then everybody's walk with God is different. So it won't be like mine. You'll have your own story. That's what God is. So individual. You are individual. You were created individually in His image. You're nothing like me. Okay? So that's the best part. And He gives me mercies every day. Grace and mercy. And I'm proud of everybody. Me too. And of all the people who have been following, liking, and sharing. And if you're praying and you're receiving these prayers, or you started praying and you're getting better in prayer, you feel comfortable, anything, any little thing that these messages have done to you is great to God. Because most of the TikTok videos before was always being silly or trying to make business. I never was giving my friend, my loving best friend, my forever friend. I wasn't sharing my king. I wasn't that. I was sharing them through music, but I wasn't sharing them through the experiences of the knowing and the receiving, and how I operate with Jesus Christ. How everything comes from the Lord. All my thoughts, all my dreams, all of my stuff. Yeah. So, my bad outweigh. My good outweigh my bad. And I'm here to tell you, Jesus is Lord. I ain't saying it no more. I told you now. Have a good day. Because it's the day the Lord made, so why not? Why not?